This video contains spoilers for Monster. In case you haven't watched it, I recommend watching the series. Monster might be the most psychological anime ever made. The anime talks about the duality of man. The protagonist is Kenzo Tenma, a surgeon who believes early life is of equal importance, while Johan Liebert, the antagonist, believes that hierarchies have always existed and the only thing humans are equal in is death. The world Johan Liebert trusts only he and his sisters, while he has distrust for all the humans. Comparison, Opeth is the greatest progressive death metal band in history, and might be the best metal band ever. The range of music is immense, from death metal vocals to sweet tones, and Michael Ackerfeld, Opeth's vocalist, can change such tones freely. As the anime progresses, we discover more about the life and experiences of Johan Liebert, set up on purpose to make him lose faith in humanity. His mother choosing between him and his sister to give for the experiment at the Red Rose Mansion and 511 Kinherheim are few examples. These experiences eventually led to building up Johan Liebert as someone who has lost faith in humanity completely, with an idea that anyone could be brought to the dark side. To feel more alive, he puts himself in life-threatening situations, with Kenzo Tenma on his trail since his realization that he had saved a monster. Johan tried finding a place in the world, but since he had no name, he had to discover it by himself. This philosophy is similar to John Cramer's philosophy in the franchise of Saw. As society progresses, people become weaker and weaker because life is always taken for granted. They are happy for the few things they are and have. So he decides to put them in unforgiving challenges to test their will to survive. The only difference is that Johan is the one who tests himself. This concept is also seen in this new phrase popular on the internet nowadays. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. People would rather not die than live fully. They would rather have a monotonous life than having new experiences and trying to achieve something new. In the story, a story about a monster, a nameless monster, is presented, the shadow of a human, his dark side. The monster had no place in the world, and he represented Johan almost perfectly. When Johan reads it, his plans change. In fact, he wanted to commit a perfect suicide, with Kenzo Tenma, the medic who saved his life, to kill him, to see whether he really was chosen by faith or not. As Jordan Peterson in various lectures said, antisocial people are a danger to society. The only way to stop someone like Johan is to either kill him or by re-establishing his faith in humanity. And so it happened in the last event of Monster. Johan managed to replicate the experiment at 511 Kinderheim. Everyone in Hohenheim went on a rampage and killed everyone, even Franz Bonaparte, the one who planned everything Johan went through. At the end, Kenzo Tenma wants to shoot at Johan, and Johan, since he's sure to die, points his finger to his head, which is the ultimate dare. But his sister Nina compels Tenma to not shoot, and so it doesn't happen. Johan threatens to kill a child if Tenma doesn't shoot him. He's shaking. His ideals are being put to test and are losing. Another important aspect comes. The father of the child shoots Johan, something unexpected, out of his skin. Tenma knew about the events surrounding his childhood, and saw Johan as a poor, badly treated, unfortunate child as a result of this experiment. but the father showed Johan as the monster he was. From these two events, Johan understood that he can't behave like a god, and that not all humans had the potential to become the monsters, like the one who treated him like that in his childhood. In another Monster, a book which follows the events that happened in Monster, Naoki Urasawa writes that Johan Liebert is now happy and enjoying his life. Michael Ackerfeld, Opeth's singer, varies his vocals from demon growls to angelic voice, from death progressive metal to progressive metal with soft voice. The low-pitched sounds become growls, and we associate it with a demon, since words can be understood and are therefore human. But why do we see it as a demonic shout? One of the three main predators of humans were felines, in particular tigers and lions. In the Ice Age, cave tigers were scattered all around the globe and gave a hard time to humans. Nowadays tigers, in their arsenal of weapons, has recently been discovered that also possess a low-pitched roar that can paralyze a prey for an instant, temporarily, making hunts easier. And we know it because it has been tested human. Due to the fact that they were bigger predators, it makes sense that saber-toothed tigers had such a weapon as well. Another time where low-pitched sound is used is in horror movies, what is known as the ghost frequency, a sub-20 Hz frequency that cannot be heard as a sound or voice, but rather as a vibration. It was first used in the summer of 2002 at the Cannes Film Festival in the film Irreversible. The results were astonishing. 250 people left the movie earlier, 20 people fainted, and some even needed medical attention. Most animals, humans included, tend to make themselves look bigger when they are threatened. This is well known and common in cats, who when a threat is near, straighten their hair to make themselves look bigger. Humans instead make their muscles look bigger, since they have no fur, and as a consequence, even the neck muscles will result bigger, and the throat as well. And as such, humans will see death metal vocals as raging and powerful, because when the throat is more dilated, vocals tend to be bigger. But now, let's return to Opeth. Opeth's main genre is progressive death metal, and their songs, such as the ones of the album Still Life, are mixed with death metal vocals and soft vocals. In the song The Moor, the protagonist of the song is exiled because he was an atheist and struggles between bad and good faith in humanity. Then his exile ends and he can finally meet his daughter, and this song goes up softer again. But the meeting did not solve a heavy problem like he thought, so he screams again in despair. In the latest works, the themes of such suffering is still present, such as is in Universal Truth. Time won't heal any wounds you wear. Opeth acknowledged that the world has many problems, but the faith that such problems can be solved in bed. Even Johann's bad faith has been lifted up, but the wounds made him acknowledge that there are people capable of killing only for an experiment. Opeth's albums have progressively shifted into a more calm melody, from Orchid and Blackwater Park, with almost exclusively metal glows, to the progressive rock of Sorceress and In Cauda Venenum. Johan and Michael had events in their life which restored their faith in humanity. Johan follows his new ideas, which are less dangerous to society than his previous ones, while Opeth follows the new sense of beauty in their work as a band. Such a video is too short to talk about Monster and the metal genre, so in the future I will explore these details in more